Today, I'm going to make something that is perfect for either snack or dessert. I am using these beautiful baby sweet potatoes. Now these are Japanese potatoes. Especially when cooked properly, they are very sweet, like candy. Usually, we bake them in oven. Wrap it in tin foil, throw it in an oven, 350 degrees for about an hour, and they come out perfect. Other way of doing it is in microwave. You plastic wrap these guys, put it in microwave, 5-6 minutes, you'll have cooked sweet potatoes. The flavor is not gonna be as good as if you roast it in oven, but preheating it is troublesome. That's when cast iron pot comes in. You can cook these potatoes in cast iron pot with very little water added. It will steam and roast at the same time, so it's super easy to make. Just make sure you choose smaller sweet potatoes. The bigger one will take very long time to cook. Open the lid and throw these guys in here. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of water in here. This is not to poach or boil the potatoes. It's just to create some steam in the pot so that steam will cook the potatoes. Put the lid on. Set timer. Low heat for 50 minutes. So let's move on to making honey cream cheese sauce. Cream cheese honey sauce. Honey cream cheese sauce? Cream cheese? Honey cream cheese sauce. In a stainless bowl, we're just gonna put all the ingredients and mix them up. Here's cream cheese. Cream cheese are usually very stiff when they're cold. So you want to take it out of the fridge to temper them out, meaning bring it to room temperature. This was left out for an hour. See how soft it is? Otherwise, cream cheese is gonna be too stiff. And when you try to mix them, the lumps of the cream cheese won't mix and they're just Alright, here I have Greek yogurt, not regular yogurt. It's not as watery. By using Greek yogurt, my sauce is gonna become rather thick. This is under 100 grams, so about quarter cup. I'm adding a tablespoon of honey. You don't need more than this. Because the sweet potato on its own is gonna be very sweet, I don't have to make sauce that's overly sweet. I'm just gonna mix them in this bowl like this. See how easy it mixes? I'm not done yet. I want to add some lemon juice in here so that it'll have some brightness. I'm gonna start with about a tablespoon. Make sure it tastes good. I think it needs a little bit more lemon juice. Okay, so that's 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in here. Oh yes, now it has a perfect balance of acidity, sweetness. So I'm gonna leave it room temperature. I know it's hard to wait for 50 minutes, but do not open the lid. Once you open the lid, all that steam is gonna escape. Then potatoes will not cook properly. It's very, very important. You do not open the lid the first 50 minutes. Okay, so that was 50 minutes. Whoop. Oh, it smells like candy, man. With a skewer. See, it falls off easily like that? This means potatoes are cooked perfectly. Can you see how the skin is dry? And there's a little bit of caramelization here even. They look roasted, they're definitely not steamed. So that's what cast iron cooking does. So I'm going to put this in fridge for about half an hour just to cool it down a little bit. Half an hour has passed in the fridge. The potatoes are cold enough to handle. They're about room temperature. But before we move on to the next step, I want to show you something really cool. Do you see this kind of viscous syrupy things? This is syrup, basically natural sugar in the sweet potato that's coming out. And when I smell them, it smells like caramel macchiato. That's how sweet this thing is. I'm going to cut these right in the middle. Take the sauce that we made earlier, put these guys on top of each sweet potatoes, just like that. And I have pecan nuts. Just crush them, sprinkle a little bit on top. So this has extra nuttiness as an accent. So I'm going to scrape a little bit of the lemon zest on top of each one. I'm going to garnish these with mint leaves. Super refreshing. And I want to make my dish a little bit fancier, so I cooked 2 different kind of potatoes. This guy is called garnet yam, and this one over here is Okinawa purple potato. I'm going to make my dish a little fancier by garnishing my plate with these guys too. It's so easy to make, and it's probably a lot healthier than apple pie or chocolate cake, you know? Super easy, it's done in one pot.